Hey everybody, this is Mr. ESPN the X coming at you with something brand new here. Um, as you guys may notice, I am playing Lego Batman 3 Beyond Gotham for the PS4, and I've been wanting to try this ever since this particular DLC came out. As you guys can see, I am doing a little playthrough of the Lego Arrow DLC that came out. I think was back in January or something. I think January when it came out and stuff like that. I wanted to do this because I am a big fan of the show Arrow. So yeah. But before we talk more, here's a little narration by Stephen the Mail.
My name is Oliver Queen. I've been stranded on an island with only one goal: survive. Survive, and one day use a proper toilet again. I must fulfill my father's dying wish to use the list of names he left me and bring down those who are poisoning my city. To do this, I must become someone else. I must become something else. Something green and pointy. And arrowy. So far I've learned how to give a bowl of water a good slapping, but my training is by no means complete. Like, what if I'm attacked by a bowl of soup? Not watery soup. That really thick pea soup. Whole different fighting style to water. Anyway, I'm not alone on this island. I've met another survivor, Slade Wilson. He's okay. He just likes to take his top off a little too much and hits me in the face a lot. But he assures me it's for my own good. He's agreed to train me to fight and to survive. That day, Slade and I decided to visit a nearby campsite that belonged to our not-so-friendly neighbors. We would need to trust each other if our plan was to succeed. For members of the continuity police out there, sometimes I like to imagine myself back on the island wearing my Arrow costume, okay?
And that was Stephen the Mail, who plays Oliver Queen / the Arrow in the show called, well, Arrow. Yeah, I've been a fan of this show, since the first episode came out in 2012. I've been very excited for this show to come out. When I heard that they're going to make a show based off Green Arrow, I was like, oh my god, it's going to be so good. And of course, it delivered, It paved way for, other DC related shows, like, there's The Flash and Gotham and Constantine and stuff like that. It started the whole superhero TV craze, and of course there's going to be other ones like a Teen Titans live action show. And then there's gonna be Supergirl show, and it's gonna like be awesome, dude. I just can't wait. And there's like this hope of all of those shows being connected. Of course, Flash and Arrow are in the same universe, and I think I've heard a rumor that the Teen Titans show and the Supergirl show are gonna be connected to what people call the Arrowverse. And everything, because it calls the Arrowverse because Arrow is the one that started the whole universe and stuff like that. And I know that Gotham isn't connected to them because Gotham's pretty much based off Jim Gordon in his detective days before he became Commissioner Gordon. There's a younger Bruce Wayne before he became Batman and stuff like that, and everything. And of course Constantine, kind of having that supernatural feel. And of course they just ended their season, but it had very low ratings and stuff like that, and I don't know if they don't know yet if there's gonna be a season 2. But anyway, back to Arrow. Yes, it's a really awesome show. It has one of the best actions, like action coordination in a show, with all of their fight scenes and stuff like that. The way they bring it to life is just very awesome and everything. And of course, I do like playing Lego games. I play it for the puzzles, because I like like all these puzzles and stuff. I'm a very puzzly person, and I also like the Lego games for the humor, because dude, these Lego games are like funny. They're like really funny. And if you guys played the first Star Wars games, I think when Darth Vader, that one scene in Empire Strikes Back where Darth Vader tells Luke he's his father. By the way, spoiler alert. Anybody should know that Darth Vader's Luke's father, right? But pretty much the way he tells them, because in earlier Lego games they don't talk, but I think when Lego Batman 2, that's when they started, to talk. But in earlier Lego games, they didn't even know how to talk and stuff like that. I think the way that Darth Vader told Luke, he just showed him a picture of like when he was Anakin and there was Padme right there. I think Padme was pregnant in that picture too. I guess when he had Luke and Leia, because they're twins in the movie and everything. But yeah, it's funny. Like I love the humor in Lego games, and of course it's very cute. They're very cute how the way they make them and stuff like that. And oh my God, my wireless controller on my PS4 disconnected. That's what you get when you don't charge it. I was just so caught up in this. I was just so caught up in this game. It's just very awesome. I think this is the closest thing to an Arrow game. Based a game that's based off the show. And I just hope that one day they do fully make an Arrow game. Kind of like a style of like Batman Arkham series and everything. But yeah. But for those who don't know who Green Arrow is, he is his alter ego, Oliver Queen. He is, he was a billionaire playboy, and one day, he got shipwrecked. He was stuck 5 years on an island. And I'm not going to spoil anything from the show or anything like that, so of course everybody knows what I be talking about, because this pretty much is based off, like pretty much rendered around the show and everything. But yeah, he was stuck 5 years on an island. When he got out, and when those 5 years passed, he got off the island with, I guess, these other fishermen who were on the boat who found the island. In the first episode, Oliver, shot an arrow. And then it landed on I guess some kind of stick that it just blew up. Like he lighted up his fire arrow and boom, like it just some rock blew up, or I don't know what it was. And I guess that's when the fishermen discovered and everything. And he came back to his city to try to save it from the bad people that are poisoning it and everything. And trust me, the show is very awesome. For those who haven't watched it, please watch it now. And of course, I'm not going to spoil anything from the show, even though this little particular DLC does kind of spoil it, because Slade Wilson doesn't appear until I don't quite remember, somewhere around right after, somewhere in between the middle where he actually does make an appearance. And of course, the show does have these things called flashback scenes, where it does show flashbacks to where when Oliver was in the island and everything. Of course, he starts getting his training, and how to use the bow and arrow. And of course, like the show, how the show is called, it's pretty much Green Arrow does use a bow and arrow. He's an expert archer, and he's not only an archer, he's a very good fighter too. He knows a lot of martial arts skills. And he's a very skilled swordsman and stuff like that. And that's very funny how they brought the whole punching bag arrow in this game. That's funny. I will be doing it a lot, because I just thought that's very funny. Of course, I am playing this the first time, and of course for everyone, just saying right now, I am not trying to 100% this whole level DLC. I'm just doing this because, I'm a big fan of the show, and, I just wanted to show it off and everything like that. And of course, I do want to talk about one thing. Of course, this is not only like a playthrough, this is also like an update video. Just to tell you guys what I'm going through right now. Pretty much here's what's happening right now. The reason why I didn't upload episode 5 of Injustice is because right now because I want to get it out of the way. So what I'm doing right now is I am trying to just have every single episode downloaded, pretty much every single playthrough I recorded into my computer from my PS4. Of course, I can't do it right now because my brother who's in the Marines, took the PS4 because he knows a trick, to download. He's trying to have his friend, download a couple DLCs for Destiny and Call of Duty Advanced Warfare. But pretty much, what I'm doing is I'm trying to commentate all of the episodes once, so that way I won't have to worry about commentating it and then uploading it, you know. Right now I'm just trying to commentate everything, and then from there, you know, I just, you know, upload every single episode each week, like one episode per week, and from there, you know, it will be done, and then I could just move on to other projects. But I cannot move into other projects because, you know, I am extremely busy, so, you know, it's very hard. That's why I didn't upload anything last week, because, you know, I was very busy, and plus I just got hired to another job. I had a job interview last week, and they just called me up this week to tell, like, I'm gonna start working Friday, which are graveyard shifts, which is a grocery store. And of course my other job being at McDonald's, pretty much I am trying to, you know, put up my 2-week notice on it, so that way, you know, I could just focus on that one job, because the other job that I just got hired is close to my house, so it's like probably like, I don't know, like a 5-10 minute walk to where I live at. So it should be good, you know, that way I don't have to worry about taking the bus all the way to, like, let's just say, where the McDonald's I work at, it's pretty much like a 20-minute drive, like 15 to 20-minute drive from where I live at and everything. And plus I take the bus, and sometimes it doesn't, I have to wake up like 2 hours, I have to leave like 2 hours early to the bus, you know, to get to where I'm at, because as soon as I'm there, you know, it's already like probably like 10, 15, 20 minutes to left for my shift to start and everything like that. So yeah, and you know, I just hope, you know, if I do like this job, then I would put up my 2-week notice to McDonald's, so that way I could just focus on one job. But of course, you know, I do have school, so yeah. So yeah, so that's pretty much what's going on right now. So anyway, back to the game. Of course, these enemies are gonna come through these tents, and of course, with every Lego game, you could build stuff, you know, kind of just how like a regular Lego, and you just build this, I think this like barrier to like block off the tent and stuff, so the enemies could stop, you know, from coming and stuff like that. Of course, you know, every Lego game has like their own like little build stuff, you know, to progress through the level and stuff and everything. So yeah, and of course this is gonna be a very, very short, of course it's only like 15 minutes. It's only like a short level. It's not like a whole like game. It's just like a very short level DLC. The Lego games do that, of course, with this recent one that just came out. I think there was like these other DLCs that were gonna come out and stuff like that, and everything. But I just wanted to do this one particularly because of the show, because I'm a very big fan of the show and everything. So yeah. Whew. All that talking about what's going on with me right now is just wow. Yeah, I'm just very tired, everyone. It's just, you know, I'm sorry for not uploading anything last week. You know, it was just pretty much like a hobby, you know, like I mentioned, you know, a couple times and stuff like that. But I am not giving up on this, you know, because it's what I love doing and stuff like that. And of course, if you guys do notice that I am a big fan of the show, because, you know, I do have my profile picture and my banner as, you know, the arrow related and stuff. So yeah, I just wanted to go with something unique, you know, not like have just like a certain video game character. I just wanted to go with something like, again, unique and stuff like that. So yeah, and again, I'm not doing this 100%, you know, I'm just doing this just, you know, because I'm the big fan of the show. So yeah, and that does it.
So there you have it. Another harrowing experience back on the island that made me into who I am today, into what I've become today. Now I gotta go. Felicity and Diggle worry when I flash back for too long. Remember, keep your arms straight and let go.
And that does it for the Lego Arrow DLC. And if you guys want me to do the other DLCs that this game has, please leave a comment below. I'll surely do it. And of course, I probably will come back to this particular DLC just to try to 100% it and stuff like that. Try to get all the other gold bricks, the mini kits, and of course I did save Adam West. He's over there smiling and stuff like that. I've noticed that the mini kit that in this is the Queen's Gambit, which is the yacht that was, that was shipwrecked, causing, Oliver Queen to go spend his 5 years on the island and stuff like that. And of course, I'm not going to spoil, anything. So you guys are going to have to watch the show. It's on Netflix, or you could just look it up online and stuff. Look it up online with like the other websites that show the other shows or like movies and stuff like that. So yeah. So that pretty much does it for. If you guys want me to do the other DLCs, please let me know and stuff like that. And I will probably come back to this, try to 100% and stuff. And probably later I will show off, all the other characters and everything. So yeah. But for now, I'm trying to focus on finishing Lego Injustice. I meant Let's Play Injustice Gotham story mode, so I could just move on to other projects and stuff. Because I have another big project coming up after Injustice. But that does it. Thank you guys for watching. This has been Mr. X saying good night, good morning, good day, whatever time you're watching this video. See you guys later.